I want you to think about the concept of business velocity. Business velocity. I spent some time with a company in the video game industry, and they were talking about business velocity in their industry. The video game industry is a very fast, very high velocity industry. The fellow was indicating when a typical video game comes out, some 45 to 70% of the total profit made in that video game occurs in the first 4 to 5 days of sale. Think about that. That's a very high velocity industry. And the customer is engaged in a different way, the customer is marketed to in a different way, but increasingly, the customer is driven by very high rates of velocity. A lot of the organizations I spend time to, we focus on the issue of how do we innovate in a high velocity economy? How do we accomplish that? What do we do? How do we transition quickly in terms of what we're producing, in terms of what we're marketing, in terms of what we're taking to the customer? I was in New York City in September with the Reader's Digest Food and Entertainment Group, the publishers of Every Day with Rachel Ray. We had packaging companies, we had food companies, we had Madison Avenue advertising companies. And the entire focus of our time together was how do we innovate in a high velocity economy? And we had food organizations who were sitting there and saying, this is different in terms of what we could do 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we were slow, we were ponderous, we didn't respond quickly to a change in economic circumstances. What we need to do now was the focus of their conversation. What we need to do now is we need to make sure that we're changing our branding, we're changing our marketing, we're coming out with new products which are going to appeal to the likely reality that consumers are going to spend more time at home. That they will be spending more time at home and spending less time perhaps in restaurants. We're going to reformulate our message. We're going to reformulate our brand. We're going to come out with new products which are comfort-driven, because during a recessionary time, people are seeking comfort. The entire focus of that industry conference was how do we innovate faster? High velocity change.